Coming up next on The Spot, June is here, and in case you're late to the picnic, we'll take a quick look back at GameSpot's Editor's Choice Awards for E3 2005, before moving on to a relaxing afternoon full of wiffle ball and lemonade. Wait, I meant an afternoon of mayhem with Conker, the Incredible Hulk, and a whole bunch of Namco and Capcom characters throwing down. Plus, we've got a world premiere trailer for Mark Ecko's Getting Up, Contents Under Pressure, and first looks at Age of Conan, Hyborian Adventures, and GameSpot's newest member of the family, TV.com. Don't touch that dial. We're live and on the spot. Hello, everyone, and welcome to On the Spot. I'm your host, Rich Gallup. Joining me today, Ryan Davis. Ryan Davis. Hello, Ryan Davis.
How's it going?
Welcome back. Where's Ryan McDonald?
I don't know. I'm not his keeper, but I'm here. You asked me to be on, so I'm here.
Ryan McDonald's on a secret project, which we will tell you about soon enough. And Bethany, you're joining us first up. And today you brought with you what game exactly?
It's Namco and Capcom.
And now is it Namco X Capcom? Namco times Capcom?
Namco times Capcom.
Namco by Capcom.
All right.
Anyways,
Capcom power.
Namco and Capcom.
Namco X Capcom. It is here. It is out in Japan, and we have to talk over this crazy intro video that is running right now because it is just beyond reason what we're seeing here.
Well, now, for those who don't already know, just give us a basic overview of what this game is while we watch this insane intro movie.
Yeah, there are these two people who work for an organization called Shinra, no relation to Final Fantasy VII. And they're investigating some odd happenings that are going on, and it turns out that there's a bunch of dimensional problems happening, and people are kind of popping in from all over. They happen to be popping in from the various universes of these Namco and Capcom properties.
So we're talking about this is just a full-on massive. This is ultimate crossover, but it's not a fighting game though.
It's not a fighting game. No, it's a strategy. It's a strategy game that actually. It has some kind of action elements when you actually go in and play, which we'll see in a bit. But yeah, it's not a fighter.
This is
but
awesome.
Yeah, there's
Strider, there's Captain Commando. I can't even keep track of all of the people that are all just the recognizable characters that are in this game.
Yeah, there's
all the Darkstalker folk. There's more Darkstalker folk. There's Teary Lady. She's not happy.
Yeah, who's she?
I think.
And there's the rival schools.
Oh, I recognize that guy.
And oh god, and fighting guys. This is just I cannot get over how crazy. Oh god.
Yeah.
Now, first disclaimer is that you are not playing a cartoon.
No,
this is not. This is not in-game footage.
This is the really long production IG made intro.
This is the Fooly Cooly.
Yeah,
team
that
Oh, for
studio.
real?
Yeah,
nice.
So
that's a crazy show.
That's why it looks so crazy.
You loaned me that.
I did.
That was an
Tower of
experience.
Jiraga guy, and Morgan, and
Cosmos.
Everyone's dead.
So this is, just you can expect in this game anyone
Tales
from
of Destiny,
any Capcom or Namco game. I was watching this roll earlier, and they showed some gameplay, and Metro City Mayor Mike Hagar is in it.
Really?
Dig Dug and Puka appear to be in it. Just absolutely anyone, and
there they are.
That's just a taste.
That's just some of them.
Just a couple.
All right, let's fire this game up then.
Let's see this game.
Totally.
Alrighty, let's see.
So, what did I miss? What were you guys talking about, by the way?
I was just marveling at how many people were in this game.
Let's stand them all off.
And Bethany loads her game.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw the first question that everyone wants to know, Bethany, right now. Obviously,
Okay.
this is an import copy. This is out in Japan right now.
Right.
Ross Jernigan speaks for us all from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, when he says, the game seems very Japanese and Honest Game Space. It only has a release date for Japan. Do you think that the game will come out in North America?
Crazier things have happened. Right now, there are no plans announced for this game to come out over here, and like some of the crazy, kind of like Super Robot Wars type games, probably not going to see this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's not to say that you can't ever say definitely no, because we've been getting some quirky games out here lately, but
Katamari Damacy, for
example. But yeah, no, there aren't any plans right now to bring it out over
And
here.
now you're in the game?
And now I'm in the game, and I'm
we
going to.
just saw some dialogue between some people.
I'm going to
How import
skip all the
friendly
talking.
would you say this game is? It seems like there is a heavy amount of Japanese text in it, but
There's a heavy amount of text, but actually just playing this game, it's really easy to pick up and play, as opposed to some of the other strategies that are out there. Let me get past all this random talking. Actually, I think
This is actually answering Daniel Perez's question in Brazil. He's wondering if he doesn't mind if they're speaking Japanese as long as there's Japanese text with it for him to try translating.
Yes, there is Japanese text for pretty much all the random story dialogue that's going on. There is some voice involved in certain parts, but most of the story is all subtitled in Japanese text, so you can follow along. Should be able to read.
so what's going on here? What are you're giving this little green slime some business?
I'm fighting slimes.
What did it ever do to you?
They're just here. I don't know what they did to me because I can't read it. But this is Stan and Ruti from Tales of Destiny, which there might be one or two people who recognize them. But yeah. Anyway, so
Not real high profile.
But like I was saying, this game is actually really easy to pick up because like
So now it's like a fighting game.
now it's like you press a directional button and circle, and you can actually control the attacks that you happen to be using. And you know, the more aerial attacks, the more attacks you pull off within the allotted time, you get bonus points.
So are you following? Are those cues that you're being given there, or is it just do it as fast as you can?
You know, there could be a sequence that you could do to get even more points. I was just using the aerial attacks that I had to keep juggling that particular slime in the air because I don't like these kind of slimes.
What about those kinds of slimes? The black ones?
Oh no! Now we're all in trouble. They're like, hey.
So the characters you control, does that trade off a lot throughout the game? Obviously, you're not going to be playing as these Tales of Destiny characters for the
Yeah, no. It actually starts off with those two, like new. And hey, look, it's Klonoa.
Hey, Klonoa, what's going on? Hey.
Stop talking at the TV, Rich. It can't hear you.
So, yeah,
I was trying to guess the dialogue.
Just characters from all over the place pop in. Like the scenario I was doing before this had Cosmos and Xion and Momo from Xenosaga. It had Chun-Li, Street Fighter in it. It's just the crossover madness just kind of keeps going, and this game is totally insane.
And it seems like it just happens, just randomly. Like
Yeah,
someone
like,
pops
hey.
in. This is like the best guest appearance in a TV episode ever, kind of thing.
Yeah. Klonoa's
Look
like,
who
hey,
just moved in next door, Klonoa.
Like, I'll take care of those slimes for you. They're like, all right.
So do you actually throw down with, like, against other, like, Capcom and Namco characters? Is there actually, like, a versus part to this, or are you always fighting, like, slimes and crazy other enemies?
So far, I've only fought, like, crazy other enemies, and let's make Klonoa beat somebody up, because that's just rad. But yeah, I mean,
With his ears.
you'll see he uses his kind of...
Where'd you get that cool car?
That's I think that guy's guns. That's that guy's car. Here.
Oh.
Yay!
So have you said yet exactly how many characters there are? Is that unknown, or is it?
I don't know the exact number of characters that are in this game.
Lots.
Many to the many power.
And do you get to do you at any time get to pick which character you play as, like when you first start out, or is it just say, okay, this is who we are now?
When you first start out, you're kind of thrown in. I would assume as you get really deep into it, you'll be able to pick your teams and so forth. That's pretty standard.
But this game though, this is not a typical RPG. This is very much a tactical.
Yeah, it's
all of the game takes place on these kind of battlefields. It's not any sort of like exploration or anything of that nature.
Yeah, there are story sequences in between, but pretty much you're going from battle stage to battle stage.
It's like a certain other Japanese game we had you play last time we were here, Fire Emblem.
Can't imagine what that is, yeah. And
This does seem a little bit more involving though in the whole actual playing aspect
it's
of
not
it.
just I am going to hit you with this spell and then drop my controller and watch it happen. It's when you actually attack the enemies, you are using your attacks. If you do not press buttons, your characters will sit there and do nothing. So you have to actually.
I want this game to come out here.
Me too. You know,
I want this game to come out. Namco, bring this game out.
I haven't played it for a hell of a long time, but just like having Klonoa pull off a super attack against somebody, just.
That seems really satisfying. It seems like this just seems like ultimate fan service. There are so many memorable and well-liked characters from, in both Namco and Capcom's rosters, that to be able to just have them all thrown into the mix. And I like that they actually have new art for all of them too, so it's like this new consistent style for everyone.
Let's say hypothetically someone wanted to import this game right now. I know Jeff is one of our import mavens, and he'll be on the show later. He can tell us more how to do it. But if someone wanted to import this game, are there web pages they should be looking to? Are there catalogs? Are there
to order it off?
And
off
to
the
just
interweb?
They want this game. What do you do to
there are
import
plenty
a
of
game?
import sites on the internet.
Yes.
Just search around, find it. And obviously, you'll need a PlayStation, a Sony PlayStation.
You'll need a Japanese PS2 or a system that is able to run Japanese games to play this. You can't purchase this game online, stick it in your domestic PS2 at home, and have it just run. It is region coded. So
It's one of those questions that has to be asked.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
No, absolutely.
We're kind of used to it, but.
To be crystal clear about that.
indeed,
And so this game, Bethany, is out now in Japan.
it is.
And we're crossing our fingers for a North American release.
Yeah, this game is insane, and I would love to see it over here. It's been really fun playing with it. So
Well, thanks for bringing it by. We'll let you go back to playing it.
sure, no problem.
All right, and coming up next, we have the best of E3. The E3 Editor's Choice Awards were recently put up on the site.
I love E3.
Yeah, E3 was great. We're done. We're past that.
Yeah.
We're ready to move on. And one of the games that won our best Editor's Choice massively multiplayer online game was Age of Conan, Tales of Hyborian Adventures.
Hyborian Adventures.
Tales and Adventures are just those words that get so interchanged.
It's
I just get
Conan.
confused.
You just see your enemies driven before you.
What we know about it so far is that the game is online.
But also not.
The first 20 levels of the game.
Was it 20 levels or 20 hours?
20 hours? 20 hours? Levels. I was right. 20 levels of the game, which should probably take you more than 20 hours, I would assume, are offline.
Yes.
And you play those, and when you play those, you build up the Super Pimp character, and then you take the Super Pimp character online.
Right.
And we finally have footage of it.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah.
Sweet. Here's the trailer for Age of Conan. Check it out.
Bring it on.
Behold, my land, my realm, my world. Behold, Hyboria. My realm is threatened, and I rot here on my throne, among these cushions. By Mitra, my hand itches to hold once more the sword. Yes, to but once more swing it freely, and let the sweetest juices of life gush from its cut. You think ahead.
And there it is.
Conan.
Age of him.
A whole bunch of Conan.
What do we know about this game beyond what I was just saying?
I don't know, Jeff.
It's Conan, not Conan. Every time you say Age of Conan, I think of an awesome Conan O'Brien MMORPG. And I'm over here listening to you say it, and I'm losing my mind. Everyone's like, ah! Me, Andy. I'm a level 9 Andy Richter.
He's a fellow New Englander, so I guess
Yeah.
Age of Conan.
Yeah.
Age of Conan. Age of Conan.
Yeah, Age of Conan.
Jeff Grossman, by the way.
Hello,
Gentlemen.
Jeff. Welcome to
Hey.
the show. Appreciate it. Always lively. Always a lively time when Jeff comes here. Jeff, recently on the site, just last weekend, in fact.
Yes.
Editor's Choice Awards. What are the Editor's Choice Awards for E3? How do they work? What makes them a little different than what people might expect when they first hear about some Best of E3 awards?
Well, basically what we do is we go to E3 and we look at every possible game we can. We try and see it all. But then once we get back, basically the whole editorial staff, we kind of lock ourselves away for a few hours and try to figure out, what had the best showing at E3. And then we try to award those games that were kind of the best showcase at E3. So basically, the difference there is that we're not saying these are the best games at E3, because as we all know, teams spend months of time trying to just develop very focused demos that they can show off at E3. So there's polishing this one portion of the game. It's not necessarily indicative that the whole game's going to be great. So we're really just kind of saying, here's some stuff that was at E3 that really impressed us, and whether that's a really neat-looking trailer like Killzone 2 or some interesting hardware presentations like, how many DS games were there. It's basically the stuff that kind of, after the show, really stood out in our minds as being the biggest things going.
You was really good shifting gears right there, I have to say. You just went from Conan straight to business right there insanely well. Let's talk about some of the stuff that... no, I just had to point it out because everyone's thinking right now. But let's talk about some of the stuff that won awards. Because it seemed like on the forums there's some confusion exactly how the awards work. There's that.
Yeah.
The biggest surprise award was something that some people seem to have a little bit of confusion about, which was what?
It's the PlayStation 3, right?
Correct. And we have the Unreal 3 demo, and I believe the Unreal 3 demo was the very first actual hypothetical gameplay footage showed that wasn't like ducks in a bathtub, right?
Yeah, that was the first thing that actually looked like a game. And the PlayStation 3, the announcement of it, not necessarily a surprise. It's like you kind of expected going in that there was going to be something PlayStation 3 related. Mm-hmm. The surprise was really the volume of what they showed. It was really, they kind of just pulled the curtain back and said, here, this is everything, man. We're going to show you the system, the controller, all these games, all this stuff. So they really just kind of went to work immediately and really just went to showing off what they're going to be putting into stores next year, or what they want people to think they're going to put into stores next year.
I have to say those demos were phenomenal, but after 3 generations now of Sony PlayStation pre-release demos, it's kind of, you have to take all of these with a big old grain of salt, because you have to know that these things aren't necessarily indicative of what the first run of games are going to look like.
Yeah, when the games come out, who knows what they'll actually look like. But, if they do look like the demos shown, that'd be really cool. But yeah, when you think about it, Sony really does kind of have a long history. Like, I think with the PlayStation 2, they were promising Pixar-quality graphics.
Right.
Do Toy Story on this in real time. No. They had like a Final Fantasy dance sequence that was rendered in real time, supposedly by the Emotion Engine and all that stuff. And it's like... nothing that looked that good, I don't think, ever came out for the PlayStation 2 throughout its life.
Was there a lull where we didn't hear about the Emotion Engine for a while? Because it seems like there was a little resurgence about talking about it as they were talking about the Cell chip. And don't forget, we had the Emotion Engine in the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, it was something that they used kind of early on as their big... push as to what's really in the system. Is like the Emotion Engine makes it all possible, and it's just a kind of an easy term to latch onto because no one really knows exactly what it is or what it means. So the Cell chip's kind of the same way, except that in this case it actually is like a really kind of custom. It really is the heart of the system,
which I totally still don't really understand.
Right. Yeah. At one point, they were talking about distributed computing and how there's going to be all these cell-enabled devices. Like, if you have 9 cell chips in a network, then all your games are going to look better, or it'll. What Ken Kudaragi's saying that you're going to be able to upload video,
age the video.
You're going to take standard definition video and you're going to put it in some cell locker somewhere, lock it away for a while, and when you're not playing games or recording TV shows or setting people's minds on fire, whatever you end up doing with the PlayStation 3, it's going to take this video and age it to make it like a fine wine, and it'll be HD when it comes out, whereas it was SD when it went in.
It's because Ken Kutaragi likes saying crazy things.
It's all crazy, and I can't wait to see what any of that actually means, because it sounds totally bananas. But yeah, that whole thing, huge surprise.
Speaking of a banana, Adam Washington in London wants to say, can you guys please discuss the PS3 controller on this week's show?
I was poor transition.
No,
I'm
dude,
gonna
it
call
looks
you
like
on
a
that one.
banana. Boomerang.
It's a boom.
Yeah, so tell us about it.
So, I guess there's some kind of, people are wondering if that's really going to be the real controller for the system or not. There were the kind of signs next to it that say, like, this is a prototype and it could change and all that stuff. But it does, right at the moment, it looks like that's the direction they're going to go.
They actually we actually just got a comment from them today where they said that, yeah, this is basically what it's going to be like. We're going to make some minor modifications to it, but
sure,
this is the PS3 controller. And, it's like the DualShock and the DualShock 2 has been a phenomenal controller, great design. Still, in my mind, the best controller. And I look at that and I see, the big bows coming down as I could see that being kind of weird.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I could totally see holding onto that and that being completely comfortable.
Yeah, that might be all right. And it looks like the button configuration is all still pretty much the same. Yeah. It's like the shoulder buttons are going to be in a different spot or something. But, you still have your 4 buttons here, your D-pad here, your dual analog. So it doesn't seem like it'll be a huge functional change unless, the ends of the boomerang are hiding gyroscopes or really weird stuff like that, and you're going to be able to steer games like that or throw it around a room and have it come back and, cut your head off or something like that.
Fight crime.
Yeah, you can go fight crime with your PlayStation 3. Now, see, you take the crime and you put it in the cell locker.
You upload it
away. And it ages.
So let's talk about some of the other awards at the show. We both know that you guys are both big fans of the best puzzle rhythm game, Guitar Hero.
Fuck yeah,
yeah, Guitar Hero. Yeah, Guitar Hero.
Nice.
Yes, I'm that much of a fan of Guitar Hero.
It's understandable
to curse on the air for it.
You only half cursed. Really,
Guitar Hero is totally rude.
Surprised it didn't happen sooner. And we're gonna have that game on the show soon. What else we got here? Tell us about Pursuit Force for the PSP.
So yeah, Pursuit Force. Yeah, do you remember there was an old arcade game called Chase HQ where basically the whole goal was you were racing and you had turbo boost. You would drive up and crash into criminals until they pulled off the road. Well, this is kind of similar, only you're shooting at the criminals like Lucky and Wild.
I love Lucky and
Another arcade game that no one remembers.
You ever play that by yourself with the 2 guns?
Yeah, it's so you can't steer and drive with it. It's impossible.
Totally.
So basically, what you do is you get up to these target cars and you actually just jump out of your car onto these other cars. So you're kind of that's like stage 2. You're
like
on the back of the car.
Yeah, the Matrix.
Right, exactly. They're trying to shoot at you. You're kind of ducking behind. You're shooting at them, and basically you have to like take over 3 different cars in a level. And then the demo level they were showing cut to this entirely different sequence where you get into a helicopter, and then you're using a Gatling gun to take out more cars. So it's this big driving kind of crime adventure crazy.
So you're controlling the driving.
Yeah, you're driving the
so
cars,
like,
and then when you get close, a little target appears, and then you're jumping out of the car, and you're no longer controlling a car.
It's like Frogger, only where you can drive.
It's Frogger with guns, basically. Exactly. Exactly.
Another award that stood out is that I'm pretty sure most of the games that won awards were on the show floor in some form, except for Black.
Right.
That one stands out.
Yeah, Black definitely stands out.
Ditched me to go see Black.
I ditched Ryan to go see Black.
You talked about it a little bit last week. Once again, remind people.
Black is a first-person shooter from Criterion, which is the company that makes the Burnout games. Specifically, it's the people that made Burnout 1 and 2 that are working on Black. And it's a military-themed first-person shooter that's going to try to basically make the act of firing a gun exciting. And that's something that a lot of games don't get right. It seems like there are 40 or 50 first-person shooters coming out every day now, and 48 out of those 50 don't seem to be just getting the simple act of shooting a weapon right. So that seems like a really good place to start. And basically, they're going to do a lot of physics stuff where you're going to be shooting apart the environment, but also the environment around you is going to be getting shot apart. Normally, it's you that's kind of having the impact on the environment, but now the enemy shots are going to be doing that as well. Which I guess what they're trying to do is make it feel kind of scary to be getting shot at because things are popping off all around you.
Games have tried doing that before. I think Red Faction is the first one that pops in my head.
Yeah, mod technology.
Yeah. You can blow holes in walls and all that stuff.
This is going to be this, but more.
This is
that's like one of the things in this game's repertoire.
Yeah, and they're not really talking a whole lot about it, and that's why they're not really showing it out on the floors. That's why we don't have any video of the game up on the site or anything because they're still, trying to make it look better and better. But, the part they showed, I think it was a part from what they're calling Level 6, really action-packed and just really exciting-looking gameplay. And I think that's really what makes it stand out. A lot of first-person shooters come out that are kind of sluggish. This one looks like it's going to be really, really exciting.
Now, let's talk about another game. I don't know if either one of you guys have got your hands on this one during the show, but the Xbox 360 was obviously a major focus. But there were Xbox games there.
Yes.
And one of them was Kingdom Under Fire Heroes, Editor's Choice Award.
I talked to Greg extensively after he came back from his appointment with Fanagram. I think that's with Fanagram of seeing the game
because he couldn't stop talking about it.
Yeah, he would not stop about that game. From what it sounds like is that it's more of the same from the last Kingdom Under Fire game, just this interesting mix of strategy of like high level RTS strategy, but then also just like Dynasty Warrior style brawling of just fighting dudes in mass,
set against the backdrop of Korean death metal.
Yes, that is really the hallmark of the Kingdom Under Fire games, is that it has this rude Korean death metal soundtrack. Actually, I guess like a somewhat well known Korean death metal band actually did like the main music for this game, and it's totally bananas.
There's something crazy about how. All right, here's one. Speaking of crazy, let's just talk about this next game. New Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, New Super Mario Brothers. Dude, yeah. That's all you need to know.
I've been waiting for that for so long.
Yeah, they're making an all new 2D game, but it's polygonal, and they're including a lot of the stuff that Mario has learned over the course of the 3D games. So he'll move a lot like he did in Mario 64 with the punches and the kicks and the little breakdance kick and wall jumping and all that stuff. But they've taken all that and put it into what appears to be a super high quality side-scrolling 2D adventure. It uses both screens. Like if you go into a pipe, you'll drop down below. It's great. It played really well, the show.
Burnout Revenge. No, let's keep watching that. You can show Burnout Revenge all day as far as I'm concerned. Now, Jeff, you played this game.
I did.
This is the new mode, the traffic mode, a traffic attack.
Yeah, checking traffic. So yeah, basically the big thing with Burnout is that like you have to like unlearn the whole way you played Burnout 3, because now you can hit cars that are going in the same direction as you.
That just seems crazy.
Yeah, head-on collisions still will wipe you out, and if you run into buses or big rigs or anything like that, it'll still get you. But that's going to totally change the game.
Here's Guitar Hero, More Than a Feeling. I think if people watch this video on the site, you can actually hear you two guys talking while this is going on.
This was being shot off of a projection screen down in the depths of Kensha Hall in a small meeting room where we got to see this game.
I love the crowd.
And this is Harmonix. This is the people that do Karaoke Revolutions. This is people that do Frequency and Amplitude, and it shows. I mean, this definitely looks like it's built from parts of those games.
Yeah.
But the guitar control is really rad.
And here it is, Game of Show, Best GameCube Game, Best Action Adventure, Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess.
I mean, really, what needs to be said about Zelda other than that you can turn into a frickin' wolf? Yeah!
I don't remember that from before.
Last year, it snuck in with Best Trailer.
And now it's playable at the show. And that's, it's coming out this year. I stayed away from the game on purpose. Did not play it.
Really?
Waiting for the final version.
It looks like Zelda. It looks like they've fully realized this new look. I have to continue to say that I miss the Wind Waker visual style.
Yeah, definitely.
But it does look like they are pouring the effort into shining this up. So
yeah, seeing it running at the show, seeing it like people playing it and stuff.
People running to play it.
Running to play it. It really does look a lot better than perhaps it did a few months back when it kind of just like it's like Lord of the Rings or something. Mm-hmm. It's like the visual style is not really all that inspired, but now that they've kind of shown more of the look of the game, I'm into it.
Cool. Well, Jeff, I want you to come back at the end of the show to take all the questions that have just been flying in about
I'll see what I can do.
Our E3 Editor's Choice Awards.
Can you stay? Is that okay?
I'll hang out. I'll hang out over here. But
okay, great.
We've got North Carolina's finest, Brad Shoemaker, is coming up next.
I didn't know he was a cop.
with a couple of demos. But right now, world premiere trailer. What I love on this show. World premiere trailers, because I get to do this. Throw my hands up. World premiere trailer.
Ow!
Last week we had 3. This week we have 1. It's really sharp.
It is.
It's for a game that we're all anticipating here. And Jeff will let you talk about when you come back.
Yeah.
You've seen the trailer.
I've seen the trailer.
But I have as well. But now everyone gets to see it right here. E3 trailer for Mark Ecko's Getting Up, Contents Under Pressure. Check it out.
My name is Train. I live in New Radius. I'm a graffiti artist. But to them, I'm a vandal, a nuisance, a rat. From the underground to the roundaway spot, the hive of this city, writing is on the wall. And if I can't be heard, we will be seen.
And that trailer will be available on the site shortly after the show.
Cool.
Check it out, watch it again. That game oozes style.
Exciting.
Oozes.
It looks like a lot of craziness.
Slimy with it.
It's like it's got some. Hey, Brad.
How's it going?
Hey, welcome to the show.
I snuck in here.
Yeah, what's going on?
How's it going?
It's going all right. Now, Brad, welcome to the show. You
Thank
brought with you not one, but two demos.
2 games.
And explain, later on, Conker, Live and Reloaded,
Yep.
multiplayer, maybe a little bit of single player, depending on how much time we have.
Maybe so.
But first, before we get into it, please explain for us the demo that you have for The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
Well, we've got Hulk here. I'm just going to go ahead and fire it up.
Are you gonna?
I am.
I was going to let you give a little preface about how
You know
quick the
what?
demo's going to be.
There really
but
isn't a whole lot of preamble here because
Hulk.
the demo
There you
basically dumps you in. Hulk is pissed off. I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody wouldn't Lego his
it's
Ecko
like a
this morning or
building
something.
came down,
But
because of
but
it.
yeah, let me skip the cinema actually.
Skip it.
But I can't play that.
Okay,
I
fine.
gotta show some people
So now this
something
is
that I
like
can
a
actually
time-limited
control.
thing, right?
But yeah, this demo is only 2 minutes long, so I've got basically 2 minutes to just destroy everything I can, and I'm gonna get right to doing that.
So that's the whole. At least
At least in the demo. I don't know about the whole game, but you can see already I'm picking stuff up. I'm playing police officer bowling here, throwing cop cars.
Nice.
You see my threats going up there.
So they're definitely. So there's like a GTA style.
Yeah,
threat
it's.
system.
I'm getting shot at by tanks already. Let's see what
Tanks
I
already
can.
showing
Did
up.
someone shoot a bus at you?
No, I'm not. I'm shooting
Bus
bus
guns?
at people.
Nice.
Tell me more.
So
Splat.
that's next gen, I think. We're going to have to wait for
If
that.
I cause enough destruction, a helicopter will come in,
Nice.
and after that, a robot, and everybody likes robots.
So this is pretty free roaming right here.
From what I can tell, yeah, you can actually you can even like basically go straight up the side of buildings.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
You do the little Hulk jump.
Yeah.
How free roaming is it?
Well, in this demo, I've got a minute and 10 seconds left, but you can go around pretty much this entire city.
Can you go eat those people rampage style?
Let me see.
Oh, you just knocked that guy out.
You can beat up the buildings, but I haven't figured out if you can actually take one down yet.
Because you only have 2 minutes to play this.
Yeah, not a whole lot of time here.
No.
Oh, here comes the strike team. So
Nice, bring 'em in.
I think the helicopter will be coming now.
Yellow thing.
Steel fists.
Yeah, you've got. Oh, I think the helicopter's on its way. Yeah, you've got some special moves that you can bust out at different times. It's kind of like a.
Throw that explorer.
All right, well, the helicopter's coming.
Critical mass.
You've got some rudimentary combos that you can do by hitting different attack buttons. Some special moves.
Oh, what was that
Here,
thing?
this is the robot.
You're almost
the
dead.
robot is
Do the
totally in.
robot.
Take that robot.
Oh, there goes the building.
Oh, that building totally just came down.
Knocked down that building. All right, that answers that question.
There we
then.
go.
And you got, I think, did you just get more time for that?
I did. Now I've got the robot and the helicopter after me at the same
You should
time.
probably get rid of one of those.
Doing my best here.
This is from Radical. This is the people that did like the 2003
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
tie-in.
The guys
Hulk
that
game.
did the movie game, except that I believe you were telling me that game was based more on fighting actual people.
Yeah, that was
Where-
more like that was a lot more of a standard action adventure game. It was pretty
Whereas-
good, but it was this is definitely seeming much more compelling.
Obviously the premise here is Hulk smash. So
That's
Because the
totally
game.
sound.
Oh, there's the helicopter.
take that helicopter.
Oh, I think it's going down.
I think I might
I think
have
you're
gotten
going
it.
down.
Ooh.
I've got a full life bar. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Hulk.
Oh, come here, helicopter.
He's on fire.
I got
7, 5.
Oh, no.
4.
See if we can take out the
3.
helicopter.
Or a person.
Oh.
Quite naked.
Nothing's
Oh no.
Oh, Bruce Banner.
You wish you were David. Jeff made me say that. that demo's pretty good.
Yeah. So,
So
there you have
Hulk.
it. That's Hulk for you.
You want to answer some questions for it real quick?
Sure. I'll do this.
So, do you know if there's Dillingham in Rock Hill, South Carolina?
Okay.
Specifically, how long is the story mode? Do you know?
Not a clue.
Not a clue.
I've seen at
You've
least
seen
2
this
minutes.
demo?
I will say at least 2 minutes long.
So that is actually all of the game that you've
that's
seen.
That's it for the demo. Yeah.
And Alexander in Latvia wants to know: is the world really destructible, or do they just throw in a couple objects here or there?
You
I
just
think that's,
saw it live on the air. Yeah. Obviously, you can take down buildings, helicopters, just about anything.
Robots.
And it's coming out soon, right?
It's coming out in the third quarter. They haven't nailed down a date yet. I don't believe.
That's soon.
But that's pretty soon.
Third quarter specifically, is that July to September?
Yeah. It's sometime this fall.
Yeah. Or
Or-
something. Anyways, demo number 2. This is the one I've been excited about for quite some time. I played the Nintendo 64 game a lot. It is now back after many times we've been waiting for it. What's the word? Months, years.
A lot.
Conker, Live and Reloaded.
This is Conker.
Right now we're looking at the movie. They show all the game waits to play. Here is the menu screen.
Yeah. So
This might look familiar to some of you who played a Nintendo 64 game before.
obviously, it looks a lot better.
Brad, tell us all about it.
Well, it is just a remake of Conker's Bad Fur Day from the N64. The biggest addition is the online multiplayer. Do you want to jump into that now?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's do it.
Okay. So yeah, you can take this thing onto Xbox Live with up to 16 people. You can also play it offline with bots, which is what we're going to do here.
Right, we're not actually taking this game online,
No, not yet.
but it makes it look like we are.
Yeah. So yeah, here we are.
There's
at
a
the
little
screen.
Imagineering here.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the dumb bots here on this menu screen are basically the AI characters. So I'm just going to jump into Beach Dead, which is like the Saving Private Ryan Normandy Beach landing, and I will be on the Teddy side.
Oh man, you're
Bad guys.
evil.
So yeah, it's you've got this class-based gameplay. There's like the sniper character. There's the grunt. There's a guy with a flamethrower. There's this sneaker guy who can turn invisible and has a sword. So I'll just stick to basics. Go with the grunt here, and you see the teams there.
I have to say, this is seeming already, just with the class-based stuff, a lot more sophisticated than I was really expecting.
Oh yeah,
multiplayer
I
seems to
actually
be.
am shocked. Not to disparage their efforts or anything, but I'm really surprised actually at how much depth there is.
I mean,
Seems like-
not disparaging, it just doesn't seem like sort of in line with the rest of the Conker.
Right,
features.
right,
It's
right.
kind
I
of
mean-
accessible, platforming, fun.
Yeah, I mean they seem to have put a lot of design effort into coming up with really good, solid multiplayer gameplay.
So as the Teddies, you are charging up the beach,
We're
or
defending.
you're defending?
We're
Right, so
defending
you're
here.
defending?
Yeah, you can see I would have gotten on that turret if that guy hadn't taken it. But yeah, you can see there should be some guys.
I wanna see
There they are.
bloody
You can see them right down there.
murder.
I like the
There you go.
names they make up for all the bots as well.
Yeah, they have some really good names on here.
And can I say the graphics on this game? They look pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, I was watching the single player yesterday.
that
I
way.
have to say,
They
a
look
lot better than what we're seeing here. It
Yeah,
was- I mean, this still looks very good, but I was blown away,
Yeah,
honestly, at
single
how
player
good the
looks
single player stuff looks.
extremely good.
I do hope we have time to get to that.
I'm making time.
Do it.
We now have time to get to the single player mode,
Excellent.
but we're
Thank
gonna
you, Rich.
play the multiplayer first.
Obviously.
Brad needs to kill more.
Yeah, I'm kind of safe behind the barbed wire here. Let's
Win.
lob a grenade over there.
Get into the fray, man.
So do you happen to know like the facts of the true multiplayer online, like number of players, number
It's
of modes?
16 players. I'm going to switch classes here so you can see some other dudes.
All right.
Let's try how about the sniper?
Demolish. Oh.
Try the sniper. But yeah, this is obviously sort of objective based here. I don't know if it has. I'm sure it has like standard deathmatch and that sort of thing, but it seems like the focus. Obviously, I just jumped straight in, and the focus is on this team-based, class-based stuff. So it looks like something that could easily have a lot of longevity on Xbox Live.
How many levels have you played so far?
I've seen 3 different maps. You've got this World War II themed one. There's like a sci-fi themed one.
Do the characters like outfits and stuff change accordingly, or are
They
they always kind of in these
Pretty
regular
much
fatigues?
look the same, if I recall.
Shoot Elmo.
I'm trying. I'm not doing too well here, but yeah, the different levels are in keeping with the single player game because it has segments based on Saving Private Ryan, The Terminator, I think The Godfather. So
I actually played the multiplayer on the Nintendo 64 version a lot, and they had some levels, like there was one where you stormed the beach as a bunch of, I think they were French squirrels, and you were unarmed and you had to dodge your way through up to like a switch which would blow up all the people defending the base.
Right.
Played that one a lot. I was a big fan, and they did have capture the flag as well.
It definitely looks like they've expanded a whole lot on this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see one more class, shall we?
Okay, yeah, let me switch over.
Do something that blows up stuff.
Yeah, I'll try that Demolisher.
It's kind of a bummer they have to go to this pause menu to do it.
Yeah, well.
This is what we're talking about right here.
Yeah, I'm a total rocket junkie, so this is definitely my class.
Now let's find some more questions for you while you're doing this.
Okay.
Go find someone to blow up, Brad. Come on.
Trying.
Come on,
This guy
Brad.
moves kind of slow. I'm doing my best.
Josh Gooden from Grottos, Virginia, he was the one that asked the question about... he has another question. Any vehicles in the multiplayer?
I've seen some vehicles in the trailer footage. I haven't played any of it, but
There's definitely a class that I remember when we were playing it before the show that was unlocked, which were called air jockeys.
Oh, really?
Or something like that, and their whole job was... There you go. Their whole job was to pilot stuff. And we saw the turrets. That's kind of a vehicle.
it almost doesn't.
Oh, no. Oh, man. Look at it.
Turned into a
It's
wet
running down
spot.
the screen.
Oh,
All right, cool. Let's see the single player.
all right. Let's jump out of this.
Multiplayer looks real good.
Let's see. Oh,
That is the option we're looking for. More questions as we move on to
Okay.
the single player version. Here's a single player question.
okay.
It's from Scottsdale, Arizona. Seamus. I've heard rumors that Conker Live and Reloaded will be toned down for the release on the Xbox. Is it true?
It seems like it, yeah.
There's a little bit of censorship. I mean, some bleeping of swear words.
Pretty sure there was bleeping in the Nintendo 64.
But yeah, I know there was some censorship in the original, so I don't know that it's been drastically changed. I think it's basically going to be what you remember.
I mean, from what I've seen of you playing, there is still plenty of blue language.
Yeah,
Right.
no, it's
But
not
there is,
tame.
but there is some stuff that it is definitely bleeping out. They're definitely pulling back a little bit on
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And we have a bunch of questions here. People are wondering, are there any new sequences in the game that don't appear in the original?
There's been a little bit of kind of self-referential humor where Conker basically acts like he knows, this is a remake, so he kind of riffs on that a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But for the most part, it's pretty much the stuff right out of the original game.
Chocolate, obviously, your health
Yeah,
in the game.
yeah,
And in life.
Yes.
absolutely.
So this is just like the second part of the
This is
single player
very.
story, right?
Yeah, I actually started a new game right before this and just got past the tutorial. So this is very close to the beginning.
That looks like a game.
A little bit. But yeah, as you can see, it's a really nice looking game.
No, what I'm noticing is like the textures look really nice, and the characters, obviously Conker's fur effect, which Rare mastered with the Star Fox Adventures, is looking really good. But it seems like the lighting is really what is selling this whole thing. Is really what's making it look especially good. Like just the self-shadowing on the characters looks really convincing. Just the shadows themselves look good. Just all of it, just despite being obviously a cartoon, it just looks. It looks very real within the context of itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now you're being chased by killer bees.
Yeah, this may not go very well, actually.
I remember this part of the game. Basically, the queen bee has asked you to return her hive
Yeah.
because her husband has run off with a flower.
Yeah, he's a low life.
With a flower?
Yeah,
It's kinky.
you'd have to see it.
So yeah, here's an example of just the kind of weird offbeat humor that's in this game. So
That's not a.
That's no
regular
moon.
hive.
not your typical hive.
More questions. What bonus content is included in the game? Are you controlling this right now?
No, this is totally a cutscene.
Oh, it was.
I don't know of any yet. I mean, we just got the game in, so I mean,
You're just trying it right now.
yeah, I mean, I can tell you it's basically the same game as the original. Looks a lot better. I'm sure there's some stuff locked away, but I think their main focus was on the multiplayer.
So if you didn't play it before and you're looking for something crazy,
Yeah.
this looks like this could be.
Especially because when this game came out on the N64, like the PS2 was already out. The GameCube was like
right.
6 months off, or 8 months. So, there's a likelihood that a lot of people missed this game the first time around. So now here it is, looking a lot better, and definitely one of the weirder platformers that have been out in the last few years. So
Is that
and you
money
just got
talking?
Man,
It was.
Conker does look pretty good.
yeah, They've put some work into it.
Who wants some of the dough? Well, great, Brad. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we look forward to. Is there a story going up on the site?
Yeah, actually, hopefully right now or very soon.
Nice. And the review will be coming eventually because the game doesn't come out for a couple more weeks.
The game is out on the 21st.
On the 21st of June.
Yep.
Nice. Get out of school, go play Conker.
Indeed.
Look for it.
Sweet. Thanks for coming by, Brad.
Thank you.
What do we have next, Ryan?
I don't know.
I know what we have next.
Oh, you were just messing with me.
I know. I was just seeing if you knew.
I don't. What's next? What's next?
Basically, right now, you may notice that GameSpot has a lot of the GameSpot family is growing by the day.
This is true.
Like MP3.com, your place for music, obviously GameFAQs, Game Rankings,
All that
Wireless
stuff.
Game Review. Now, brand new site.
Ooh.
Brand new.
Just launched today.
Today.
I believe.
TV.com.
That's a good name for
Shortest URL ever. TV.com.
Now what do they do at TV.com?
Well, we're going to talk about that
Fantastic.
after we watch this video clip that explains it.
Cool.
Yeah, check it out.
Welcome to TV.com, a new website brought to you by the teams that built GameSpot and MP3.com. TV.com is a website about television, the ultimate source for news, reviews, photos, trailers, opinions, and more about what's on TV. TV.com has info on just about every show ever made, from the 1940s to what was on last night, including all the episodes, all the trivia, and of course, all the stars. You can access all of this content and more by searching or by browsing alphabetically, by genre, and even by era. We make using our personalization features easy. All you have to do is register for free by filling out this simple form. At TV.com, we offer a wide variety of community features for you to use. Once you've created an account, you can begin tracking shows or stars, you can fill out your personalized profile page, you can start a blog, or begin participating by posting reviews, ratings, message board posts, all about your favorite television shows. Just click on the Contribute, Add, or Edit buttons located all over the site, and you'll be on your way to contributing your opinions, trivia, and information to TV.com. And what's more, if you're already a registered member of GameSpot or MP3.com, your username and login will work automatically at TV.com, so you can begin building your profile immediately. We're super excited about TV.com, and we think you will be too. So tune in, check it out, and let us know what you think. TV.com. Watch today, talk tomorrow.
Shortest URL ever.
TV.com.
TV.com. Welcome back, Jeff.
Hey,
How's it going?
it's going good.
You've been spending a lot of time on TV.com recently.
I have, yeah. Just in the like kind of the couple of days leading up to the launch, I've been really kind of putting the site through its paces and adding all the shows that I'm into and doing a lot of ratings. I haven't written any reviews yet.
Someone has.
But,
I've also, leading up to the launch of TV.com, I've been playing around with it. Obviously I'm going to sound a little biased here, but I love TV.com. I think that it is really rad. Just you can add these, track these shows that you like, write these reviews. I've written reviews for
Jim Belushi.
Well, that's the other thing. I was going to get to that. Way to ruin it.
It's all right. I'll keep going.
Oh, so I've written reviews for shows like The Young Ones and Boston Legal and just, whatever I want to write a review for. And then you can also write reviews for people.
That's
For
great.
actors.
That's great.
And so I was able to sort of get something therapeutic out of my TV.com experience and say how much I hate Jim Belushi.
Wait a minute, you said you could write reviews for people. Jim Belushi's no person, man.
No, I agree entirely. It is a bit of a misnomer, but all that stuff is really cool that you can do with that site, including rag on Jim Belushi.
And then, if you want to get involved, you can update. You can submit kind of your own updates for episode guides and actors and stuff like that. So there's a lot for people to do when they do get to TV.com. And you can actually log in with your existing GameSpot account, so it actually just transfers
And
right over.
all your friends carry over.
Yeah, like the Friends connections, I think.
Same as
all that
MP3.
carry overs. Yeah.
It all works.
Yeah,
It's-
it all works.
Just
There you go.
seamless across the board.
Now, we have to say, obviously, that some people might find some familiar content on TV.com. That's because we recently acquired.
Yes, TVTome.com is basically kind of the starting point for TV.com, and some of the information that was on that site is carried over to TV.com, and now we can just kind of make it better and bigger and better than ever, and it's exciting. It's a really cool site.
There's also already a huge active community,
Yeah, totally.
Just
Tons
in-
of people already into it.
so it's
awesome.
thumbs up. TV.com.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Check it out. It's easy to get to. It's the easiest URL ever.
TV.com.
TV.com.
What if it, I mean, T.com would be a shorter
Do they allow a single letter?
I don't know.
And I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
I mean,
T.com.
you need the V.
That's Mr. T's official site.
You want some more questions? I'll ask a
Sure.
question for myself because I don't think you guys can answer this one. But E3 came and went, and right now GameSpot Live is feverishly working on the 6-disc DVD.
That's a lot of discs.
That's
That's
6.
a whole lot. That's
Six.
That's more than 4.
Have you guys heard what's going to be on the DVD?
I have not heard what's going on.
Tell me what's on the
What's on the
DVD.
DVD?
All right. First and foremost, hundreds, I'm sorry, of gameplay, movies, trailers, developer interviews, all the stuff that has been up on the site recently on GameSpot will now be available in DVD format. You'll see it on your TV, nice and huge, hours and hours and hours of best quality, so sharp. And then we'll have the highlights of the press conferences.
Cool.
Again, because we did it last year. We had to explain to some people the press conferences, although they're a lot of fun, there's a lot of boring parts to them.
Straight up.
And if we can cut out those boring parts and put in 10 or 20 or 30 more movies, fit that on the DVD, we're going to do that for you. We're doing it for you. So those are on there.
Yeah, cool.
You'll see all the highlights. You'll see the best parts. You wish you were there just to see those parts.
I was there.
You were there,
Yeah.
Exactly. Last year on the DVD, we had a documentary.
I liked
Stupid
the
Pants
documentary. I remember
Operation.
the documentary.
The second documentary is currently under production.
Fantastic.
That's insane.
It looks amazing.
That's insane. No, I'm kidding. I saw some of the documentary a little bit yesterday, a little work in progress. It's looking real good. It's looking real good.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
And what else we got? We're going to have highlights of the stage show.
Cool.
Stage show was so cool.
The stage show was a lot of fun.
So
It was
we're
very
gonna have
tiring.
like the demos that we had.
Yeah, we'll have the best bits. What am I missing? Am I missing anything or? Yeah, it's the best of E3 awards video. We'll have another one of those again. Thank you. Anything else? There's more. If
And
you want,
much more.
And much more. 6 discs. How much would you pay for such a voluminous DVD?
Thousands of dollars.
Obviously, thousands of dollars. Instead, $19.95.
What?
$19.95.
Oh,
Far less than thousands of dollars.
But wait, there's more.
No.
If you're a GameSpot Complete member, annual GameSpot Complete member, $14.95. That's like 50 cents a disc. I'm not.
That's like you're making money
Oh
Apparently,
man.
by placing small ads.
Tiny classified ads. You get access to hundreds of high quality game movies.
It's true. And if you look at, you can pre-order it right now. We're going to ship it out beginning of July. It's going to be weeks ahead of our DVD from last year. We came out.
So what you're saying is that you pre-order it now,
Get
you
it,
can set
order
it
now,
and forget it.
You can find it on the main page. Just set it and forget it. Or you can find it on the EB Games site. And right now, we're getting a lot of questions. EB Games ships to pretty much all over the world, so you'll find it there. But UK, EB Games does not ship to the UK. We're working on that. We will get our UK users these DVDs. Do not be frightened. If it means like, GameSpot Live sits around and stuffs envelopes and cashes your checks, we will do it somehow. So this
I'll cash
DVD
the checks.
Yeah.
Let me do the check cashing part. I'm good at that.
All right. If the DVD's coming,
know a
though,
guy.
pre-order it now. You can find a link to it on the main page, I think, right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's all over the site. You can't miss it. Go
Sweet.
buy the discs.
Let's deal in the present right now and give away some loot.
What do we have? What loot do we have?
Actually, before we give away the
before
loot, last week we gave away some mouse pads,
Oh.
some Tecmo mouse pads, and the question was, what are the minimum specs required for your PC to run the Super Pimp DOA 4 HD trailer? And many people figured it out. If they just went to the GameSpace, they could copy and paste. And they did that. 4 of them.
Well,
did it the fastest. And the 4 are...
Who are they?
They are Zach Rollo of Nevada, Warren Klimke of England, Katrina Gonzalez of California, and Chris Becker of Pennsylvania. Congratulations. Your mouse pads will be in the mail shortly.
England.
Yeah. All the way from Cali to England. It's great.
That's the show me state.
Yeah, it is the show me state. Let's give away some T-shirts now, shall we?
We got
All right.
People have been asking if they could win GameSpot T-shirts. Now, unfortunately, I could only find one remaining GameSpot Live Crew shirt from E3. It actually says GameSpot Live Crew on it. The front says E3 2005. You guys all have, they just say E3 2005 and GameSpot on the back. Very nice, very heavy-duty shirts. Extra large.
Cool shirts.
Very cool shirts.
Is that an XL? That's an XL.
We need, they're all XLs. We'll give them 3 of them away right here to 3 GameSpot Complete members who fill out their name, full mailing address, and answer the following trivia question.
Oh, why you got to lay it on me like that? Okay.
You have one? Because I
don't. You had.
How do you do? Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So name the game or the character that was featured on GameSpot T-shirts during the E3 live show.
Ooh, there are several T-shirts. There's one specific.
There's one
shirt.
specific, and we will accept the name of the game or the name of the character.
Nice.
And yeah, so that's it. Go.
First 3 people to do that, you won yourself a T-shirt, and the very first person to do it, we'll give them the GameSpot Live Crew shirt.
It's only fair.
It's only fair.
That's
this
fair.
This is actually worn.
Sneak in the building.
If you were in E3, you may have seen the GameSpot Live
shirt
Crew
says I'm with
at
them.
E3 wore these shirts.
Let me up there.
Exactly.
Third
Oh,
floor.
hey, I'll hold that camera. Yeah, it works out perfectly. That's our show.
That was a good show.
That was a great show. I want to
Cool.
go play some Conker and maybe a little bit of Hulk.
Yeah,
Hulk was like Tony Hawk, but breaking stuff or something. It was kind of crazy. Why is Hulk so pissed? He's supposed to. Bill Bixby's out there helping people. The Hulk can't kill because Bill Bixby cannot kill, and I don't understand that game at all.
It's because Bill Bixby stopped chopping the wood with his shirt off, and then just all
I'd
that
like to
tension
thank
that
all
was
of our
doing
guests for
every time.
coming by today. Jeff, of course, Ryan Davis for
I'm just gonna
filling in
keep
for Ryan
talking even though
McDonald,
he's trying
Brad
to talk us
Shoemaker,
out.
Bethany
This ain't no
Massimilla,
award show. He can't
all of the
blow
people
us
who
out
brought
like
all the
this.
great demos we had, all the great trailers we had, and we'd like to thank you, of course, for watching, and we'll see you next week right here on The Spot.
What about Lou Ferrigno?
I love Lou.